Welcome to EMIC Training, Growth with Creativity and Challenge.
Matthias Schlitt is a German arm wrestler. His right forearm is gigantic. It's 46 centimeters around. Well, of course it's big. He's an arm wrestler. But what's interesting is that his left forearm is only 16 centimeters around. And the rest of his body isn't very muscular at all. He only exercises one part of his body. He only exercises his right forearm. That makes him look very weird. It makes him look very unbalanced. It doesn't make him very well rounded. It makes him look very, very unusual. So why does he do that? Why wouldn't he exercise his entire body? Why wouldn't he be well balanced and well rounded? That's what we're taught to do to be successful. And here's why. In arm wrestling, you wrestle by weight class. And what that means is you stand on a scale and they weigh your entire body, and then you wrestle against people who weigh the same amount as you do. And by only exercising his right forearm, he eliminates any weight on the rest of his body that would work against him in an arm wrestling match. And he's always wrestling against people who are well balanced and well rounded, and all the muscle they have throughout the rest of their body works against them because it adds additional weight, and you don't get to use anything except the muscle in your right forearm when you do arm wrestling. Matthias Schlitt succeeds, not because of what he does. Every arm wrestler exercises their right forearm. He succeeds not because of what he does, but because of what he doesn't do. He succeeds because he doesn't have any weight where he doesn't need it. He doesn't have any muscle where he doesn't need it. He does only what's necessary and doesn't do what isn't necessary. Too often we're busy fixing weaknesses because we think that we need to be well balanced and well rounded in order to be successful. People would tell Matthias Schlitt that the weakness in the rest of his body has to work against him, and certainly it makes him look very unusual. But what he understands is that his success is based not on what he does, but what he doesn't do. And I call that avoidance. In order to be successful, we need to focus on those things that we can do best and not stop spending time, energy, and resources on things that we can't do well. We need to stop trying to fix our weaknesses, avoid those areas that require our weakness, and spend our time focused on the areas where we have the biggest strengths.
EMIC Training, Growth with Creativity and Challenge.